Hi, my name's Olivia, and this group consists of Olivia, Nathaniel, Blessing, and Razak. So the project in the video that's about to appear on your screen is Orchard Unit Project, and it is based off of IMP34. Thank you so much for watching.
This is explaining how to use the Pythagorean theorem to find the distance between 2 points. So the 2 points I used were 2, 0, and 0, 4. And you can use the Pythagorean theorem by doing a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So you get 2 squared plus 4 squared equals c squared from here, because it goes to 2 and then 4. So 4 plus 16 equals c squared, and you get that by doing 2 squared and 4 squared. And 4 plus 16 equals 20. The square root of 20 is 4.47, which is what c equals. So the distance is 4.47. You can also do this by doing this formula. The square root of x1 minus x2, which is x1, x2, plus y1 plus y2 squared is equal to c squared. And once you do that, do 0 minus 2 equals negative 2. 4 minus 0 equals 4. Negative 2 squared plus 4 squared equals c squared. 4 plus 16 is equal to c squared. 20 equals c squared. You still get the same answer. 4.47 equals c squared.
So for number 2, we had to make a polygon with more than 4 sides and find the lengths of them and the midpoints. So first, we just drew this polygon at different points. So we had 2, 3, 2, 6, 4, 8, 5, 6, 5, 3, and 4, 1. So the way we did it to find the lengths, we used kind of like the Pythagorean theorem distance formula part. So we looked how far up the points were and over from each other. So this was 2 up and 2 over. And then we did 2 squared plus 2 squared, and that equals 8. And then we took the square root, so the side length was square root of 8. We did that for all the other sides as well. So for this, 1, 2, and that got us square root of 5. And this, the length, it's just going up 3 from 5, 3 to 5, 6. And then these lengths over here are the same as the other ones. And to find the midpoints, we used the midpoint formula, which was x1 plus x2 over 2, and y1 plus y2 over 2. Those are the 2 coordinates. So we just plugged in points for this. So 2, 6, and 4, 8. So over here we have 2 plus 4 over 2. Those are the 2 x's. And 6 plus 8 over 2, which are the 2 y's. And that would be 6 divided by 2 is 3, and 14 divided by 2 is 7. And we did that for all the other points as well, and we got answers all here.
Alright, so for 3 and 4, we're going to be talking about creating a plot circle with a center that's not the origin, and then using this circle to find the circumference and area. So for 3, basically what we did was we created a circle with a radius of 6 at the point 3, 4. The equation we got from this was x minus 3 squared plus y plus 2 or y plus 4 squared is equal to 36. And the points that we found along the circumference of this were 3, 2, 9, negative 4, 3, negative 10, negative 3, 4, and then obviously our radius point. So basically we got our equation by using the center radius points. So basically it's just, instead of 3, it's going to be negative 3 because the signs flip. So it's going to be negative 3, positive 4 instead of 3, negative 4. If you wanted to find any other points that fit into there, you just, you basically guess and check by putting them into this equation. As long as it's equal or under 36, it should fit inside of the circle. And moving on to find the area of the circle and the circumference. Basically what you do is you're going to go ahead and take the area equation and the circumference equation. So I'm going to go ahead and go through this a little bit. The area equation is A is equal to pi r squared. So basically just what you do is you plug r as the radius, so it's going to be pi 6 squared, and then you just follow order operations. And so we got 113.097. And then for our circumference, you just follow the equation 2 pi r. So we went ahead and plugged 6 into our r, so we got 2 pi 6. And we just, again, follow the order of operations, and we get 37.699.
Was an example of how it could help us solve the problem. So basically, a bisector is something that divides something into two equal parts. So for our unit problem, we have our circular orchard and we have the trees, and the radius, the line of sight, is what we're using, and that's like a bisector of the circle. The radius goes like down the middle and divides it into two parts. It's like the diameter. If you kept going, it would make two equal parts of a circle, half circles. So the radius divides it in half, and it's like a bisector, the line of sight. And so what the difference is between a bisector and a perpendicular bisector. So a bisector can divide it in two equal parts, so 3 on this side and 3 on that side of this line, but the angles are different. A perpendicular bisector divides it into equal parts, 3 and 3, but it makes a right angle along with it. And that's the difference.
Number 6, I'm going to be attempting to answer the unit problem, which is how soon after Maddie and Clyde planted the orchard tree would the center become a true hideout. So the information that was given to us was the cross-sectional area of the tree increases by 1.5 every year. Each tree has a circumference of 2.5. The unit distance for the distance 0, 0, and 1, 0 is 10 feet. And the last line of sight is the line that goes from the origin through the point 25.5, which is written right there. So what I did for this was to like draw multiple points as a graph for like where the trees are, and I found like the best line of sight was just right there. And for the last stuff that it told us was that 25 and 0.5 is the last point, and I put it right there. And this I made it 1 and 0, and I made a smaller one in there. So I made two triangles, one right there and one as the full stuff. So what I basically did was bring out the two triangles right here and flip them around and put 25 as the base and F as the side, and this I put 1 as the hypotenuse and 0 and X for this because it's unknown. So I did Pythagoras theorem and got that the hypotenuse of this is the square root of 6.5.25. Then I did 1 divided by 6.25, which was X. And I put 1 divided by 6.25, which was X, to get the answer for this. And X was 0.0 for unit. Then I moved on to this, and it says 1 foot is equals to 12 inches. Then I multiply my answer for X by 12 to give me 0.48. Then I found the area of it. Then I got 0.7238229.474. Then here I divided by it so I can try to find the number of years it's going to take. So I multiply this by this. So I subtracted this from this to give me this. Then I multiplied by 1.5 to find out how long it's going to take. And I figured it was going to take 1.4236016 years for the center to become a tree hideout.